Welcome to your Monday Morning Pearl. I'm Steve Keck. Today, we're going to continue our conversation on the brain science of sales. I gave you a little homework last week on the concept of mutual mind. And I want to go deeper into that today so that you can get a better sense of how to make the best use of it in your sales career. So mutual mind is when you are actually thinking with someone as opposed to thinking about something with that person. And the phenomenon of this is that when you're actually thinking with someone, you're actually thinking the same thoughts. Anyone you've had a close attachment to, you've probably experienced this in your own life. It's where you both can look at each other and go, yes, I know what to do, and we take action. The mutual mind phenomenon is created by a thing in your brain called the right cingulate cortex. This part of your brain works on what's known as the fast track. Your fast track works so quickly you don't even recognize it because your slow track is actually your conscious mind. So when we operate using only our slow track, we just operate on what we can process with our conscious mind. As I told you last week, mutual mind uses the fast track that picks up on facial cues and tonal changes in vocal patterns. So what mutual mind is actually doing, it is trying to connect with the person you're communicating with. And this is how it works in sales. It's trying to find a way to build a connection. And what it does in your body is it sets off the energy that helps you match and pace to your prospect or the individual that you're communicating with, such as your leader or a coworker. And as you're trying to build relationship with them, and what it's doing is it's keying in to that particular motion that a person is doing that is leading a conversation in one direction or another, in a way to help your body kind of understand that you're moving in the right or wrong direction, or you need to make some adjustment. And so it feels like, I got a sense that this is going well. I got a sense that things just took a turn. You get the feeling before you get the conscious communication. But as relationships deepen, the phenomenon of mutual mind is that your fast track learns how to sync with your other person's fast track. And you begin to understand the pacing of decisions, the comfort with change, all of the things that help this person make decisions for or against you. You begin to work with them in sync. And the more you do that, the more easier it is to influence them to take action. How many of you have been told that you have good instincts about people? How many of you have heard about someone who just has a gut feeling and it turned out to be right? This is their mutual mind at work. This fast track coming through the right cingulate cortex is the thing that helps you move before you hear. And that is the thing that helps you become a more agile salesperson when it comes to closing deals and building relationships. What I want you to do about it this week is I want you to begin to become aware of this phenomenon at work in your own life. And here's why. If you don't recognize that it's happening, you will often step over a shift in a relationship that you didn't see coming, and all of a sudden you realize that you two are not on the same page. Becoming more aware about how mutual mind works and what's actually physiologically happening, whether the other person knows about it or not, will give you a great advantage to be able to make sure that you can stay in line with where they're heading. You can recognize this happening in the people that you're closest to, family, friends, significant others. If you've ever heard someone say, oh my gosh, we're using the same brain, well, that is actually probably true. Build some awareness around this phenomenon and you can be more effective in recognizing the physical cues that's happening within yourself as a situation begins to change. Did I notice a change happen right before they opened their mouth? Was I recognizing that? And did I trust my instinct? Because that is really what it is. I've got more to say about the mutual mind phenomenon in the coming weeks. So keep walking with me on this cool phenomenon, and we can learn how to be better salespeople, better relationship developers, and better leaders. And as always, if you need some guidance on how to build cohesive teams using techniques that generally we're built for, reach out to us. We love helping sales leaders develop teams that thrive. You can find us on our social channels or on our website.